The best Wuthering Heights movies include several adaptations over the years. As one of the most famous love stories of all time, the source material continues to draw storytellers in with the challenge of adapting the timeless story. Part of the challenge of bringing Bronte's story to the screen is the sprawling nature of the novel, both in terms of space and time. The story follows two families over 2 generations. However, the best Wuthering Heights movie adaptations usually skimp out on one of the stories. When it comes to the best Wuthering Heights movie, it ultimately depends on viewer preference, as each adaptation differs in style and the plot points borrowed from the 1847 novel by Emily Bronte. Nonetheless, in terms of overall quality, there are ways to pinpoint which among these adaptations is the best Wuthering Heights movie or series. As different as they are, like all the Wuthering Heights references in Twilight reveal, these movies prove how deeply Bronte's work remains embedded in the cultural zeitgeist. Wuthering Heights, 2003. A musical version of Wuthering Heights. The cast of the 2003 Wuthering Heights movie. The 2003 adaptation is generally considered to be the least appreciated of the Wuthering Heights movies. The basic premise is the same: a young woman named Kate accepts a marriage proposal from Edward, but remains in love with another man, Heath, after she's married. This movie introduces a musical aspect as the characters sing original songs throughout, but the effort ultimately wasn't successful. Though it's far from being the best Wuthering Heights movie, the songs are great, which makes this MTV-produced adaptation unique. Most of the songs are performed by Erica Christensen, Julia from Parenthood, who plays Kate, and Mike Vogel, Barbie from Under the Dome, who plays Heath. The charm of the songs comes from the fact that executive producer Jim Steinman produced the album, and he credits the book, Wuthering Heights, for his power ballad, It's All Coming Back to Me Now, which Celine Dion covered. 10. Wuthering High, 2015. A made-for-TV drama adaptation. 2015's Wuthering Heights Lifetime movie adaptation reimagines the story of Kathy and Heathcliff in California between 2 high school students. A high school teen, Heath, is adopted by the wealthy and prominent Earnshaw family and begins a romantic relationship with his new stepsister. The basic premise is there, but this falls far from what viewers would expect from an adaptation of Wuthering Heights. A more teen-based drama, the 2015 Wuthering Heights movie stars James Caan as the patriarch of the Earnshaw family, easily the most recognizable face in the entire film. This Wuthering Heights adaptation received no critical review average on Rotten Tomatoes, but the low 31% rating from the audience score shows that it never connected as an adaptation of the source material or as a movie standing on its own. It also doesn't help that, at only 88 minutes, the movie never had a chance to properly tell the full story anyway. 9. Wuthering Heights, 1962. A BBC remake that uses the same script as the 1953 movie. Patrick Troughton as Hindley in 1962 Wuthering Heights. Released in 1962, the BBC television adaptation of Wuthering Heights is shorter and mostly focuses on the first half of the book with some great performances by Claire Bloom as Kathy, Keith Mitchell as Heathcliff, and Patrick Troughton as Hindley. The set is minimal and doesn't have many, if any, outdoor shots, which is odd considering what a big part the Yorkshire moors play in the novel. The outdated production value and over-the-top drama make this one difficult to watch for modern audiences, though it has its moments. At the moment, while the BFI has this movie in its library, the company has refused to allow it to stream or receive any public screenings today, via BFI. Claire Bloom earned a Grammy Award nomination for Best Spoken Word Album when she returned to the role of Kathy 17 years later for an audio version of Wuthering Heights, losing to Orson Welles' audio version of Citizen Kane.